I think it's fair to say you see housing as the top order of business for every level of government. It is a conversation at every level of government because we see the amount of growth that is coming here from different means and certainly in different sources coming to all of our communities across Canada, which puts stress on the housing stock that we have in each community. So we have to figure out pathways to do this in a smart way. City Council said we want to figure out pathways, we want to be part of a solution, but we're not willing to put fourplexes in every residential property all throughout the city. We put our foot down and we said no to that, and I think that's been well reported. But we had to be sensible in the way we're moving forward. So I think people, if they're looking at where the density is going to happen, it's fair to say if you look along major transit corridors, that is the place that makes sense to City Council. But it's also the type of density and growth that is being supported by both provincial and federal governments. And so you'll see moves in both directions from provincial and federal governments to help support that type of densification. But I think it's fairly clear, and it's been well reported, myself and City Council, the majority of City Council are steadfast opposed to fourplexes on any residential property throughout the city. We also know that there is huge economic growth in the community, and when you look at the city of Windsor and you say what land do we have available for economic growth, all eyes point to the airport lands, and we've seen growth there because of the Nexstar facility on the northern part of those lands, and now there's high interest in the southern part of those lands. So we have to make sure we can move people to the hospital. We have to make sure that we can get businesses and goods to and from market and make those lands even more marketable. And so this is really all about building Windsor's future. And the phases that we're here to celebrate today was a $45 million project, series of projects over 8 years that sees this road. It was once a two-lane highway, really a rural cross-section, no curbs, no gutters, gravel shoulders, no bike lanes, sidewalks on one side of the street. You've seen a fully upgraded road here, and this is really a great model for arterial roads in the city, where you have bike lanes on both sides of the road, you have sidewalks on both sides of the road, and you have proper lane capacity to move traffic to and from their destination. And so we're really proud of this project and the completion of this project, and we're looking forward to the next phase in the coming days as we move these things forward.